Well, at a time when TUSD faces a budget deficit, teacher shortage, and declining enrollment, the district superintendent received a 24% salary raise.
At $260,000, that makes him the highest paid superintendent in the state. Two board members call his salary excessive. 9 on Your Side's Valerie Cavazos investigates the controversy over his contract and what he really makes.
4,000 TUSD teachers in the trenches, impacting the lives of 46,000 students each school day, with a first-time superintendent at the helm who 2 years into his 3-year contract gets a 24% raise after a sudden 3-2 school board vote.
Ms. Grijalva.
Yes.
I can't explain it. For me, it's obsessive, and it's a slap in the face to every taxpayer, every employee of this district.
Board member Michael Hicks was the only no vote.
Mr. Hicks.
No.
Concerned not only over the raise disparity, Sanchez's salary increased to $50,000 while teachers got only $500 more a year, but whether the district can afford Sanchez's hefty pay hike, along with $10,000 year-end bonuses to several administrators.
We don't have the money. Look at our reserve funds. They're dwindling down to nothing.
They've pretty much acknowledged that they're going to be running down the cash reserves again.
The hefty hike caught board members Mark Stegman and Mike Hicks off guard because, and sources confirmed, superintendents often forego raises when their districts face budget deficits.
It's reported the superintendent of Arizona's largest district, Michael Cowan of Mesa Unified, did not negotiate a raise beyond his $180,000 salary because he felt it wasn't the appropriate time and would rather focus on additional compensation for employees. A tenured former TUSD superintendent, John Petticone, who faced similar financial challenges, refused to be paid more than his TUSD predecessor. Sanchez's salary boost also changed his automatic 50% year-end bonus, put in his original contract to entice him to stay the full 3 years, to $142,000. So his guaranteed 2015-16 total compensation, including his unrestricted expense allowance of $25,000, is $427,000. At the end of his 3 years, Sanchez's salary, bonus, and expense allowance total $897,000, which averages out to $299,000 for each of the 3 years. Stegman and Hicks say the salary boost is difficult to swallow. Both say Sanchez gave himself perfect marks in his 25 goals set in the 5-year strategic plan, but those goals, like improved communication, are hard to measure, making it easier to achieve.
None of them said that we have to get a student achievement to any specific level by any specific measure.
Even TUSD's operational efficiency audit stresses the difference between goals and measurable objectives in student achievement, like standardized test results and graduation rates. AIMS scores in reading and math rose 2% at the end of Petticone's term, but then flatlined in Sanchez's first year. The district still has a C grade from the state. Also, student enrollment, a concern for TUSD, continues to decline from over 52,000 to just under 46,000 over 5 years. A few reasons Stegman and Hicks wanted more than just a few hours to review and vote on Sanchez's contract.
This is the only time I've ever seen a contract gets dropped with no warning about the terms and then adopted at the same meeting.
So that is outside normal procedure.
As far as I'm concerned, absolutely that's outside normal procedure.
Sources confirm standard practice in Arizona and across the country. A contract is presented in one meeting and then voted on in the next.
Both say the district touts Sanchez lobbied to save the district millions of dollars, but they don't feel it's above a top leader's duties.
That's the normal job of a superintendent.
And that's confirmed by education experts.
So why did 3 of the 4 board members rush to vote on the new contract? I requested interviews with all the board members and this superintendent.
TUSD's public information officer sent an email stating Board President Adelita Grijalva, Clerk Crystal Foster, and Cam Juarez declined to comment. We agreed it is not in the best interest of the students and families we serve to continue to look back at a nearly month-old vote. We're looking ahead to the 2015-16 school year under consistent leadership and raises for all of our hard-working teachers and staff. Valerie Cavazos, KGUN-9 on your side.
And Sanchez also declined to comment. The board voted to extend his contract to 2018, adding $10,000 to his salary each year. So he will make $270,000 and then $280,000.